My next guest has got an Emmy nomination today, didn't she? Unlike us. And... thanks. Thanks. Yeah. Anyway, she's in HBO's House of Saddam. That's what she got the nomination for. And then she's in a new film, The Stoning of Shohreh M, which is in theatres now. Please welcome Shohreh Aghdashloo, everyone.
The way you said it.
Did I pronounce your name properly?
You did a great job.
Really?
Fantastic.
Can you just say anything you like, and I'll just sit here for a minute?
Mashallah.
Mashallah to you.
God
too.
gives you more. I love your energy. I watch you every night, of course. But today I had the pleasure of watching you in the afternoon, and it was just incredible. It's the same feeling. Doesn't make a difference. Like whether it's in the middle of the night or in the afternoon, you're still, you're killing. I was watching you, and you have so much energy, and I said, Mashallah.
Mashallah to you too, madam.
God gives you more.
I think he's given you a fair amount as well. That is do you do a lot of voiceover work and when you're not acting, proper acting? Do you do it? Because that's amazing.
I'm afraid not a lot, but I love reading books and tapes. I do.
Anything at all that you've... What are they? Because I'd like to get them.
Okay. Thank you so much. You would help a lot. Carmen bin Laden wrote this Inside the Kingdom. She is married to Islam bin Laden, Osama's brother.
I might not get that one.
Inside the Kingdom. But trust me, it's a good one.
Oh, that's the... Oh, yes, yes. No, I remember hearing about this book. Yes.
The second one is Blood of Flowers. It's about a 17-year-old girl in Iran in 17th century. She's just an author, but she wants to be a designer.
Right.
When the industry of carpet making is only at the disposal of man, and she becomes successful.
She becomes a carpet maker.
A carpet maker, absolutely.
That's
a designer. Awesome. She wants to be a designer.
Like Isaac Mizrahi.
Like Isaac Mizrahi. Yeah. But not as good, of course. Well,
what's interesting is when Isaac Mizrahi was here, I thought I might be getting a little gay, but I think I'm cured. Now, let me just stipulate that was a joke, and in no way am I inferring that you have to be cured from gayness. It's not an illness.
Well, I can't say anything. I don't know, because apparently, according to Mr. Ahmadinejad, we don't have gays in Iran. So
that's true. Yes. You are from Iraq. Well, was it Persia when you were when you left? Or
Persia. No, it was Persia up until early 1900. Then the Shah of Iran changed the name to give it a new identity.
Right.
But I still rather say Persia, because when I say Persia, I remind you of 1001 Nights and Shahrazad and all those beautiful stories,
you do, yes.
rather than Iran, Islam, espionage, and terrorism. So.
Yeah, no, it's... Oh, God. I hope So... Oh, God. No, but you live in LA now then, right?
Yes, I live in LA.
Right.
It's beautiful. I love it. I live in the suburb. It feels very much like country, like Hampshire or Denham.
So you left Iran at the time when the Ayatollah came to power?
No, he wasn't. He wasn't even coming. But the rumor in the air was that he was coming.
Oh, so you left before he got there.
So the airports were shut down. I had to drive out. I called a childhood friend of mine and I said, "Maddie, would you be willing to drive out with me?" And he said, "You're crazy. I'm crazier than you. Let's do it." So we drove from Tehran to Turkey, Istanbul, from Istanbul to Yugoslavia. Back then it was Yugoslavia.
Yes.
We were going to go to Germany. All of a sudden Germany announced that they needed a visa for Iranians. So we didn't have any.
Yes.
Well, I went to Venice, south of France, Paris, Calais.
That's one of the most romantic travelogues I've ever heard in my entire life. Oh, by the way, congratulations on the nomination.
So
that's fantastic.
Thank you so much.
It's really something, isn't it?
Amazing.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Amazing.
And I saw that miniseries, The House of Saddam. It was fascinating.
Thank you
Absolutely
so
fascinating.
much.
You do a lot of research into Saddam Hussein.
It's a good one. Yes, yes. I read 2 books on Saddam. One written by an Iraqi, the other one by an English writer. And yet at the same time, BBC provided us with lots of tapes of them visiting places, you know, them having parties. And I used lots of clips on YouTube. Lots.
Of Mrs. Hussein?
Yes, Sajida.
Sajida. Yeah, where is she now?
She is somewhere in the Middle East. They're not saying exactly where she is because apparently she's got warrant issued against her.
I can't think why.
Involved in Ba'ath Party.
Well, was
still
she
helping Ba'ath?
Is the Ba'ath Party illegal now in Iraq? No, it's Iraq. Are they illegal in Iraq?
They're not illegal, but they don't. You know, the government does not like them to be fed by external powers.
Right. And what about the situation? Do you still have family in Iran?
My mother is still in Iran. This morning I was trying to tell her what Emmy is. And I'm like, Mom, this is like Oscar for TV. Yes. And she goes, it's very important. It's very important.
Very important.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's very important.
And is your mum okay? Because there's a lot of turmoil going on there right now.
She's fine. She's an old lady, according to herself. She goes, every time I say, I'm worried about you, she goes, oh, I'm an old lady living in the suburb. No one will come here. So
that's exactly the line I use as well. I'm an old lady now. Oh, that's and is she going to come over for the Emmys? Are you going to get her to come over for the?
She was going to come anyhow, but yeah, she's coming.
That's
I'm going
fantastic.
to England to bring her over.
It's delightful to meet you. I can't wish you enough good luck on what's the phrase again? God gives you more. What's that?
Mashallah.
Mashallah at the Emmys.
Thank you so much.
And you can come here anytime.
Thank you. Would love to.
Yeah, anytime you like. All right.
Definitely.
We'll take a break now. Help me say it right. Shohreh, and how do I pronounce your second name?
You're familiar with Ugg boots?
Ugg boots, yes.
Say Aghdashloo.
Aghdashloo.
That's it.
Shohreh Aghdashloo, everybody. We'll be right back. What? Please welcome Shohreh Aghdashloo, everybody. Shohreh Aghdashloo. It's lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you too.
It's lovely to hear you too.
Oh, likewise. Thank you so much. Before we go further,
yes,
a dear friend of mine, a childhood friend of mine who still lives in Tehran, Iran,
yes,
send her love. Send me an email saying that I heard you're on his show.
Yes,
and we're going to TiVo it, and I want you to tell him that he is the best, and I love him. Her name is Marjan from Tehran, Iran.
What's her name?
Marjan.
Marjan. Hi. Does she talk like you?
She's beautiful.
Yeah.
She's beautiful.
Yes, I know. Can I say that even although David Beckham does smell lovely, and he does, I don't know if you met him, but
yes, I did have a chance.
But you smell fantastic.
Thank you.
I mean, really, the
moment I was watching it, the moment you sniffed him, I thought I have to do this.
What?
So I went on and put some nice.
Well, may I sniff you?
It's not working.
Let me try one more. I might have to go a little closer.
By all means.
All right.
Oh.
No, it's very, very nice. It's very nice. Now you've got the Emmy buzz going on for now. That means they're going to give you an Emmy, but they gave you an Emmy.
Not necessarily. Given me one, and I'm still appreciative of it. And it was such a moment, delicious.
Yeah.
There's nothing more delicious, but
slow down. Just slow down. Just say delicious again.
Delicious.
Yeah.
It's nothing more delicious, but by being
honored.
Honored, absolutely. Voted by your own peers.
By your own peers, yes. That's what they always say at the Oscars. I've never had the opportunity to say it myself, but I'm sure it's a lovely thing to say. Thank you. Who did you thank when you were up there?
Well, it's usually, formal. Your agent, your manager, your people who have helped you to get there.
Then you fire them the next day, right? That's the Hollywood way. You thank them.
It all depends.
Right.
Whether you're just pretending that you thanking them or you're really thanking them.
Well,
you really mean it.
What were you doing?
I really meant it. I love people whom I work with. So,
really?
Yeah. each and every one of them.
May I meet them?
By all means.
Yeah. No, that'd be nice.
Now, the reason is that I do believe life is very Chekhovian.
Oh, okay.
The people are innocent, and yet at the same time, they could be blamed for their wrongdoings. So I decide to like them before I hate them.
So you think then the innocent or guilt of the, forgive the expression, douchebags of Hollywood is a matter of perception rather than actual guilt or innocence?
Well, it could be, absolutely. One has to be really careful not to get confused in here.
Well, I was very, very cold and bitter until David turned up and melted my cold Scottish heart. And then you turned up with your amazing perfume and your lovely brooch here as well. That's how it is. And all the other
You
things
have such
going
a great
on.
taste.
Yes.
Of course, a handsome gentleman like yourself can...
I feel
hear
we
and
should
smell.
throw to a commercial break and get the hell out of here, to be honest. Now listen, do you go back to Tehran often? Have you been back there?
No, I'm afraid not.
You
No,
can't.
32
That's
years
right.
now,
Yeah,
yes.
there's a bit of
It's been
bit of bother
32
over there. Yes, yeah.
Just a...
Well, a little bit.
Annoying, yeah.
Yeah, but you live in Orange County, is that right?
No, I live in L.A.
Oh, I thought you lived down in Orange County.
Oh, no, I
So
live
you're
in-
actually closer than that.
Much closer, yes.
Oh, that's good.
Actually,
to know.
Calabasas.
I've got a little one running around right now, you know.
Heard so,
Yeah,
4.5 months.
4.5 months, yeah.
Aw.
He's a noisy little spud. You've got one daughter, haven't you?
Yes, she is now going to Chapman University. She's a
Really?
big girl now.
Yeah, you must be very proud.
Before you know, time flies.
Yeah, I know.
One blink, you turn around and they're taller than you and they tell you what to do, what not to do.
Well, this sounds awful, actually.
Yeah, and if you don't do it, they say, I hate you.
Yeah, I know.
First time I heard it, I took it so seriously.
Yeah.
I was really offended. I'm like, really?
You really do hate
You
me?
really do hate
Yeah,
me? She's
no.
like, Mom, just... you
It's
know,
an expression. Yeah. So what is she studying then?
She's studying filmmaking. She wants to be a director.
Oh, right. Then she'll really tell you what to do then, won't she?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
At her disposal.
Yeah, no, that's
all
nice.
my life.
Did you ever fancy that, directing films?
Never, no. To be honest with you, no. No, I'd rather be on camera than behind the camera.
I find that refreshingly honest. I'm rather fond of you, as you know.
The feeling is mutual. You
I know. I become aware of a certain chemistry between us. Oh, I don't know. So there you are then. Well, that's nice. Yeah.
Do you still have your dogs?
My dogs, yeah,
Yeah.
all three of them. You got any?
Yes. No, not now. I did have 3. One in Iran, one in England, and one here. All German Shepherds.
Oh, I've got a German Shepherd.
I
yeah.
love German
Yeah, no,
Shepherds.
I've got.
So smart, aren't they?
Yeah, they're not that smart.
Do you talk to him?
Well, I do talk to him. Yes, I
He
mean,
understands, right?
Yes, he kind of does actually.
Does he cry sometimes? Do you feel him like crying?
Yeah, actually, yeah, a little bit, yeah. I mean, he kind of.
But do you know what he's saying?
No.
Maybe others don't.
Well, kind of. Yeah, I suppose I do. But I've also really my attention is mostly taken up by my French bulldog, who's a very farty, whiny little bastard.
And what did you call him? What would you...
Well, it's a she. It's a cabbage. Well, it wasn't me. It called my
What an
son. My son called her
appropriate
cabbage because she smelled like
It's
a
an
cabbage.
appropriate
Yeah.
But have you ever danced with your dog?
Danced with my dog? Why, madam, I never have.
I have.
How do you dance with a dog?
Tango. Put his paws on my shoulder and move one to the right, one to the left. And he loved dancing, the one in Iran, loved dancing to the Aghdashloo by Albinoni.
You've lived a very different life to me.
Indeed, yes.
Tangoing with German Shepherd dogs
Yes.
in Iran while
the
I'm
Aghdashloo.
stuck here
Aghdashloo.
telling jokes to an appliance. We're out of time already. We're out of time already. That's it.
Are we?
Yeah.
Aw.
So it only remains for me to say mouth organ. Mouth organ, awkward pause, or glittery ball.
Well, awkward pause.
Okay, let's do awkward pause with restrained sexual subtext. Be honest, I kind of gave you a fright when I turned up that close. Shohreh, Aghdashloo, everybody, we were right. She's a good friend of the show. Please welcome Shohreh Aghdashloo, everybody. Shohreh Aghdashloo. Shohreh, welcome. You look sensational. I love this. Whatever.
Thank you so much. This is your favorite color. You said you like blue.
I do like blue.
I chose it because you like it.
Well, I've seen blue on other things, and I didn't like it as much as I like it now. It's excellent.
So glad you like it. Yes, that's right.
Just keep talking a little.
You like it? I'm so glad you like it.
You do have a lovely voice. When you get a cold, you know, if you get a cold or a sore throat, does your voice go normal?
That's a great one. No, not really.
All right.
You would have a hard time understanding me when I have a cold.
Really, it's very, it's a very, yeah. Did you go to a barbecue today? Were you doing anything?
I'm afraid not. No, I was making myself ready for you since early morning.
Really? Because it's way after midnight now.
Of course, it takes. You know how long it takes for women
I can't
to
imagine
get ready.
it would take you very long at all.
Hours,
probably.
yes, but
5-10 minutes.
Well, not when it's for you. No, it takes hours when I'm making myself ready for you.
Because something about this is making me feel very good indeed.
I'm glad.
Do you normally? Are you a night owl? Do you normally stay up late at night?
I do.
Because it's very late now.
I do, especially when I write. I'm writing my memoirs, as you know. So
yeah, no, I thought you were finished them.
Almost.
All right.
Third draft so far.
Third draft.
Usually it takes 5. I heard.
Well, I wrote mine just like boom, boom, done, gone.
Well, you're great.
No. It's not that. It's just I have a profound disregard for quality.
I've read it.
As you can see, clearly. Yeah. No,
it has a great quality.
This is about your flight out of the. Well, what was it? Was it
Iran? That's right. Yes,
yeah.
Leaving Iran, getting myself educated in England, and then moving over to US, getting into Hollywood. The story of this little girl who came all the way from the Middle East with great expectations.
Yeah. Do you feel you've met your expectations? Have things worked out the way you would?
Yes, look, I'm sitting in front of you. Of course I have.
Yes, I know. This is the big time now, Shohreh. There you are. There, me, the robot skeleton, the basement.
Of course, yes.
No,
and midnight.
Oh yeah, yes, of course, yeah. Under the stars. Although if we were under actual stars, we'd probably be better lit.
We're fine with lit stars.
No, it's fine. Now, what about the summer? You got any big plans for the summer? Are you going out anywhere or doing anything?
Oh, yes, absolutely, yes. I'm flying to Spain.
Spain?
Yes.
How marvellous. I like Spain.
Spent a couple of days in Marbella. Miss it a lot. I used to go to Spain a lot when I was studying in London. I haven't been to Spain for almost 20 years now.
Do you go to see the bullfighting?
I'm afraid not. No, that's not. No, I can't.
No, absolutely.
No. There's so many beautiful sights, beautiful places.
I know. Do you know what's good in Spain? The oranges.
Oh, great.
And they're the greatest oranges. No disrespect, Florida, but Spain's oranges,
honestly,
they are fantastic.
Yes.
Now, do you go to the southern part or the northern part of Spain?
Both. It depends on whereabouts my friends are going, or if there's, you know.
Have you ever been to Pamplona?
No, where is that?
Pamplona's in Basque country in the north, and it's where they have the running of the bulls. I went there once when I was drunk.
Did you?
Yeah, for a week.
Now you're blaming it on alcohol.
No, it wasn't the alcohol's fault. The alcohol was just a passive contributor to an otherwise spectacularly dangerous week of... because, you know, they run the bulls through the streets and drunk idiots get in front of them. But I didn't get hit by any. What about the art? Do you go and see the art?
Of course.
Are you a fan of the 20th century masters? Picasso, Dali, all Spaniards?
Oh my God, the Tate Modern. Actually, no, that wasn't Tate Modern. The old Tate.
Right.
Tate Gallery.
In London?
In London. Had a great exhibition of Picasso. unbelievable. Nothing like that I had ever seen.
I love a bit of Picasso.
I've seen a lot of Picasso's.
Have you? They have a Picasso museum in Barcelona, in Spain.
They do, yes.
Which is very good because you go in and they have the paintings arranged chronologically. So it starts off with stuff his mom used to put on the refrigerator and goes all the way to the stuff that he liked.
That's right.
It's
yes.
really cool.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
Do you paint yourself? I mean, do you paint yourself?
No.
I mean,
No.
have you ever though painted yourself?
Yes, I have. I
Really?
used to a lot. Yes, of course. All my.
You're quite sparkly. Is that natural or?
No, all day I was doing. I'm telling you, it took me hours to make myself ready for you.
I
Just wanted to shine.
lovely. Is that some
Thank
form of
you.
sparkly paint?
Powder.
It's powder.
Yes. No, I can't paint, but I collect paintings.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Oh,
Love
Doesn't that
paintings.
cost a lot of money?
Not really. It depends on your taste. You know, you don't have to go for expensive materials. You can always find nice, reasonably priced paintings.
Well, there you are.
Arts in general. Arts and antiques.
Or antiques? Do you like antiques?
Love them.
Do you go antiquing?
Of course, Portobello.
You've got gay friends, haven't you? Yes,
Yes,
you
of
have.
course I do.
Yes, you have.
Most of my
Pasadena Flea
friends.
Market,
Of
second
course.
Sunday every month. Come on.
Portobello.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, it's not.
Marshall Pouce in Paris, Portobello in London, everywhere.
Yeah. Do you have are you a hoarder then, or is your house full of...
No, just a couple.
Well, what kind of things do you like to collect? What do you get?
Vases, I love.
Vases?
Yes, vases and jewelries.
Jewelry.
Not like custom jewelries, not like real jewelries. I
Right,
can't
not like
afford them.
big chunky pearls.
Yes.
No, I'm sure there's been a bit of jewelry come your way in your life, hasn't there?
Of course.
Yeah. Well, look, we're out of time. How about awkward pause or a mouth organ, or do you want to go for the big cash prize?
Well, I failed in doing the awkward pause last night.
I don't think you failed at all.
Did you like it?
Oh, I liked it very much.
Harmonica, I know I can't play it. I have to tell you this story. I was walking down the Champs-Élysées once with a friend of mine, and I bought one of these harmonicas from a street man there who was playing a fine tune on it. I bought it and I started playing it, and all I could hear was a... And I'm like, oh, he was a crook. This isn't working. And my friend said, look, Shohreh, he sold you the instrument, not the art of playing it.
Yeah, right.
So I don't know how to play.
You can have a quick blow on this one if you fancy practicing.
No, I know I'm not. I suck at it. I'm not going to do it.
Suck blow, it's all good. Anyway, well, do you want to go for the...
The box. The box. The box.
No, don't go for the box right away. You work your way up to the box.
Okay.
Do you want to go for the big cash prize? That's the box.
How much are we talking about?
$50.
That's quite a lot.
Listen, you $50, a couple of gay friends in Pasadena Flea Market, you're a millionaire.
You are right. Let's do that.
All right. What
Let's
time
go
is it,
for
Shadow Steve?
It's time once again for the big cash prize.
Big cash prize.
Wow.
$50 American dollars in a...
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
It's all in coins.
In quarters, yeah.
Wow.
So, you can pay for parking with it.
No, I want to go to Las Vegas.
You want to go to Las Vegas with this?
Slot machine. Jilling, 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 jilling.
Utterly charming. All right. 2 ways to win. You can either guess what's in my box, or you can answer a question. A question, simple, box, guess, thing, Jeff,
I like to play around with your mind.
Yeah, I think you've been doing that for a while, actually. All right. So I'm going to imagine a box in my head, all right?
But how do I know that this is all right? I've said, if I say something and say it wasn't in your box, then who else knows that what's in the box?
Jeff. Jeff knows what's in the box.
Somebody knows. Okay.
Yeah, Jeff knows what's in the box.
Ooh, your dress matches my eyes.
I'm delighted.
See you at the flea market.
You'd be a big hit in Pasadena if you go... you take Jeff, you'd get $40 for him up there.
Yes.
All right. I'm imagining a box in my head. I don't know what's in it. Jeff, do you have the box?
Yeah.
All right. What is in the box? Look, just take the damn money. Yeah. Shohreh, Aghdashloo, everybody. Shohreh, Aghdashloo. memoir, The Alley of Love and Yellow Jasmines, is in stores now. Well, everything I say sounds dirty, doesn't it? Yeah. It's the accent. It's not dirty at all. I just said The Alley of Love and Yellow Jasmines. Yeah, what are you going to do now, Censor Man? Shohreh Aghdashloo, everybody. Shohreh Aghdashloo. Hello, sweetheart.
Hello.
You look nice. It's always a pleasure to hear your voice.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm a bit uncomfortable. It's the first time I'm wearing jeans, but I was told that I look younger with jeans, so...
Well, you look. I was thinking how legsy young you look. Every time you talk to me, I start going.
Moi aussi. Me too.
No, I don't know. Listen, you've been talking about this for a while when you've been on. Every time you're on the show, you're saying, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, and you've done it.
Finally,
Congratulations.
2.5 years. You know how it feels when you finish your last sentence.
Yes, I mean, I wrote, this is an autobiography, of course.
That's right, yes.
Right, so your story all the way from Iran before the revolution.
From Oscars to Iran to before the revolution.
Do you start with the Oscars?
With the Oscars, right.
Yeah, all right.
With today's life, and then, obviously, travels in time.
Are you going to do a book on, an audio book of this?
I would love to, yes.
I think you probably should.
Yeah. I should?
Yeah, let's try it out a little bit. All right.
Okay.
Just read that sentence there. Is that all right? Can you...
Grandfather believed that true dervishes are revered people, not only for their spiritual journey in life, but also for their courage to strip off their titles and possessions.
Yeah. I think you should definitely do an audiobook and then maybe even read it a little bit slower.
Yes. Okay.
How are you?
Direct me when I'm reading.
I'll direct you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should work with each other.
Yeah, all right.
Some acting.
I can't do acting.
You can't?
No, that's
You
why I
can't,
do
or you
this now.
Oh, you'd be a fantastic actor.
No, I tried acting. They threw me out.
Nah.
Yeah, no, I had
That's
to
not
leave.
true.
Yeah, you're still out. What are you acting in now? Then are you in that swimming movie with Bill?
No, I'm afraid not. No,
that's a shame.
No. No, but I'm working with Jon Stewart now.
You are working with Jon Stewart?
I'm with Jon
Well,
Stewart.
I look forward to you getting your Emmy.
Thank you so much. But Oscars, that's a movie.
Oh, was that?
It's a movie.
Oh, was the movie you're doing that movie that Jon's doing?
I'm moving with, yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah,
great.
He's such a nice man. He reminds me of you so much.
Well.
Such a nice, so humble. So humble.
He is very lovely, actually. He was very nice to me when I was starting. He had me on his show when I was starting on this show.
Really?
Yes, he was very pleasant. Lovely man.
Yeah, he is.
Bastard. So, did you find it very difficult writing? Because you've had some kind of hard times. I mean,
Yes.
Iran before the revolution and then getting out before the Ayatollah came in. Did you guys pass each other on the way?
I'm afraid no, we didn't. No, I left driving. I left Iran driving out. I drove through Iran, Turkey, Yugoslavia. Back in the time, it was Yugoslavia, and then went to Venice, south of France, Paris, London. But the Ayatollah flew from France to Iran via Air France.
Wow. Thanks, France.
Did you really mean it?
What? Did I really mean it? Thanks, France? No, I like France for a lot of things, but sometimes politically I question what they're up to. Ultimately then, I guess it's a good story, though. It's a happy ending, isn't it? You go from,
It's a success story.
Yes.
Yeah.
And are you an American now?
Yes,
You're an American
I
citizen?
am an American citizen, yes. And do you remember what you said in your one-man show? Be we a revolution, right?
A wee bit of revolution, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That was years ago now, though. I can't remember any of that.
When we become citizens, that you said that you love America, but now you love America even more.
Yeah, when you become a citizen, it's crazy.
Exactly.
It's like,
Exactly.
It's funny. When I became a citizen, it's like when people convert to a religion. Like people who grow up Catholic. Yeah. When people who grow up Catholic are like, yeah, waver, wine, whatever. But people who become Catholics are like, oh! Yeah.
And what was the prayer? You said they pray even more.
Oh, yeah. I can't remember.
I love the prayers, yeah.
Anyway, it's your book. We're not talking about a 3-year-old stand-up special of mine.
But I love that.
That's good. Would you ever think of performing it live? Like, doing a one-woman show, acting out?
I have done a one-woman show.
Have?
I wrote a one-woman show in '96.
About your life?
About my life. 7 stages of a woman's life. Mine and a couple of friends.
What stage are you in now, then, if there are 7 stages?
Well, this is madness. I would call it.
I wasn't aware that was a stage in a woman's life. I look forward to your angry letters, but please feed the cats first.
I love you.
So, is madness a stage in a woman's life?
Yes, it is, because you get to the point that you realize you want to do everything that you haven't done before, and you want to do things that you would do and you haven't done, and you don't have that much time.
What do you want to do that you haven't done?
I want to do a movie with you. I want to do another play.
Let's keep it real, all right?
We will
No,
keep it real.
I'm kidding. All right, so a movie with me, obviously. That's a lot of people want that.
My second book, Working Against the Odds. I've already started it. Are you writing your second, or?
I've written my second. I'm on my third.
Really?
Well, third reading.
Third reading. Yeah. So the book, you and I want to do a play.
Yeah. But not worky things. What about? Is there anything in your own life that you haven't done?
That's all left.
Really?
Yeah.
What about Disneyland? You ever been at Disneyland?
Many times.
Oh, well, then you're fine.
I love Disney.
Yeah.
I'm fine. Pass through. Yeah.
Well, we're out of time. Not us as human beings, I hope, but the commercial break.
You want to do everything. Yeah.
I do want to. I actually think I have done everything.
I know exactly what you mean.
No, I mean everything. Although I did know I've been sober for a long time now, and now they've got new drugs that I never took. Shohreh, Aghdashloo, everybody. We'll be right back.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
Meow.
I don't know. The show tonight really, for me, posed more questions than answers. It's been a roller coaster ride for me. I thought I knew myself. I'm 47 years old. I thought I might know what about. Did you just be there? And then now I clearly don't, because when Isaac's here, I'm like talking to Isaac. I'm thinking, maybe I'm gay. And then Shohreh comes out, and I'm like, oh no, I'm not.